Thank you for joining us today for News 8 at 5. Adam Chodak has the night off. Topping our news today, former local middle school teacher Ian Milam will serve a minimum of 5 years in federal prison as part of a plea agreement on child porn charges. Isabel Garcia attended the hearing in federal court this morning. She joins us with more on the terms of this deal. Isabel.
Yes, Teresa, the former middle school math teacher in the Spencerport district pleaded guilty today to receiving child pornography. He was arrested in August after investigators say they traced 2 fake Snapchat accounts to his cell phone. Investigators say those accounts were made in January of last year, and he used them to pose as a 15 or 16-year-old boy to engage in sexually explicit communications with a number of minor girls, including some of his own students, estimated between the ages of 11 and 15 years old. Now, during one of these conversations in May of last year, Milam coerced a 12-year-old minor student to take and send him sexually explicit pictures of herself. Now, during his plea agreement hearing in federal court today, he admitted to the judge, quote, "I absolutely knew it was wrong." And when the judge asked then why, Milam states, quote, "It wasn't a mistake, it was a choice," adding no matter what happens, he will live with the consequences of what he's done forever. And as part of the plea deal, it was agreed upon lesser charges.
He was originally charged with production of child pornography, and here in federal court that carries a 15-year mandatory minimum sentence. After meeting with the families, we determined that a plea reduction was appropriate in this case to resolve the case short of trial. So we agreed on the reduction to receipt of child pornography, which still carries a 60-month minimum sentence. He actually catfished another teenager in the area. He pretended to be a 16-year-old student from another district, and he met with his own students from his math class on Snapchat and pretended to be the 16-year-old and then asked them for inappropriate pictures, which constitute child pornography under our statute.
And he waived his right to an indictment and an appeal as standard for a plea agreement. Now, under the sentencing guidelines, Milam should be given a serving time between 11 to 14 years. The defense is expected to submit a motion asking for a lesser sentence, but as mentioned, the minimum for receipt of child pornography charge is 5 years.